Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She said it's like... I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Southern California. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he will go all the way. P.J. Moore, touchdown Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, we're going to do it. Crowd right. Ready.
They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Delta to Hunt.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
On the option, it's Swift, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
What is up?
On the give, it is Manunga. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
At the 1-yard line.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Manunga trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
What is that?
He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, I think these guys are ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Bears 14, Chargers nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Run! Set. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
What is that? Baylor tight.
On play action now, Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Lion. 12.
Now Herbert again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level. They could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Swift. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A run here with Swift. And will be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. On first down, they give it right back to Swift.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Williams to throw on second down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. To the pylon, he's in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Herbert now on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Hey, Kappa.
On first down, Herbert. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kappa. Hey, go lion. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. It is second and 9.
21.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And third down coming up.
Set. 59. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Go. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Oh, the teamwork was just ideal there. Greg. We don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
What is it on? Here we go.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And is caught downfield by Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The right side, caught by Burden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
What is up?
They're trying the left side with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Attack and lead at the 12-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Now a 3rd and 2. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 37 yards.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up. a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught at the 2. And he's out of bounds. It'll be first and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. They'll put Loveland in motion. Third and long. Here's Williams. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he's in! DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. On is Santos for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lion. Let's go. Go.
Herbert now on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 28
Now here's
yards.
timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Set. Crowd right. 380. Run.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Set. 380. You're out.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready. Set. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set.
They'll stick with him again. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's second and 2.
Set. Ready. Set.
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's into the end zone. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They will run it over center with Swift. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
That one intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
What is on up?
On the give, it's Swift. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this one across the 35 to the 36. Gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll put Loveland in motion. One of the tight ends motions right. Now Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Here's Swift. And he'll get about 5. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
What is that?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Chicago.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
We'll try and throw to the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, and the Chargers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Set, go.
The drive will start on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And the Chargers first down.
Set, 380.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. 380. Bowman trips right.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Herbert gonna go on 4th down. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27
This drive
yards.
has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal.
Number 30, the ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready? Run! Set. Ready? Run! Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! What is it?
Shotgun now for Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Complete to number 30. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal.
Ready? Run! Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa! Set.
On play action now, Herbert. This is going to be caught for a touchdown, but there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. Third and goal.
Set. Ready? Run! Ready?
Herbert to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal.
A 44-yard attempt.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On the give, it is Manunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Manunga gonna get it again. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Lambert Smith to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jalen Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away. 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta. Set. Go.
To throw is Herbert. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Set. 380. Crowd. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
5-9, 5-9. Ready.
Herbert to the air again. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Matt McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Set. Real high.
On play action. Now Herbert going up top. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Lion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
First and 10 at the 30.
A give out of the gun to Jeanty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's caught. Jack Bech with it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
On the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now Herbert following the turnover. Will try and set up the screen to Genty. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
That one good for 20 on a catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Working downfield. He's got Thornton. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 22. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd down and 6 now.
Set. Ready. Go. Let's go. Set.
Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down.
Yeah, we do.
Here's Herbert. Completes this with a Thornton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now Herbert going to change the look. On 2nd and 9. Herbert. That's to the left side, pulled in by Bash. Let's go. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, Ray. Ready.
Herbert now. Got a man. It's Rodriguez. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight cut.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And for the 4th time.